The nakedness that I'm talking about is because we are praising money, but we are praising empty cans. A human being who cannot offer anything else apart from money. But then humanity need more than money. In an actual fact, you have a lonely person who is in a Mercedes-Benz, who is in an expensive house, but they are lonely. They are longing to be with a person. And hence I'm saying humanity is naked. In a sense that once we have you, what is your contribution to humanity? Because I think then that's the question that comes. What is your contribution to humanity? Why do we have a person, for example, a man who have a woman, they produce an offspring, and then he runs off? But that person has all the money and is able to make sure that they take care of this offspring, but they run off. So what happens there is the absence of love. Humanity is naked for me.
Humanity is naked. I'll come back to you, Mariana. Would you love a man? Remember, I want to define this. Poverty. There is a poverty that comes not because you are poor, but because you are lazy. If I'm honestly very lazy to the core, and I can't produce anything, would you still love me, Mariana?
No. Okay, so loving you in the matter of being in a relationship or what?
No, as a human being.
Oh no, yeah, I will.
And that includes relationship.
Okay.
Yes. She's struggling now.
No,
okay.
No, in the case of relationship, I wouldn't give you a chance. But then in
but I'm a human being, and I need to relate. Wait.
You are a lazy human being.
And the lazy human being should not be loved.
You can be loved, but
they should be loved. But they should be loved.
Okay. One person at a time.
They should be loved by other lazy people.
I can love you, but I will not love you effectively.
Okay, wait. I'm still going back. I'll give you a yes.
Okay, let me go back. No, I'm not talking about in the case of money.
No.
I can still love you.
Let him interject before you finish.
Okay.
I'm a human being. I'm very lazy. I'm a human being that needs a relationship, sexual relationship,
Tony.
Maybe marriage,
Tony.
But I need love. I'm still a human being. Remember, we're still viewing the context, human being, humanity and love. Now I'm saying, would you love me? Wait, Tony. I'm coming.
Tony.
I know you are sweating.
No, listen.
Okay, let's get on.
Tony. A lazy man or woman will be loved by another lazy man or woman. Society brings marriage together based on who we are. If that was the case, we would fall in love with anything and everything that comes.
Okay.
But our body and our entire system speaks to a different system and a different body.
Okay.
That's why you cannot just find a human being there, and it doesn't matter whether they have money or they don't have money. There are people who will park their expensive car next to a shebeen. There is a human being. And that human being is providing something that people who have money are not providing.
I think to answer your question, Tony, humanity, we can love each other without material.
Yes.
Yeah.
That question is plain and simple. Without you having anything, I can love you to the core. That one is answered.
In the relationship.
Now, when you bring it to the relationship,
because
it's another
you can't separate humanity without relationship. That's
no, Tony, relationship should only be with humanity. Listen, some people have a replacement for the need of another human being. Some people have money. Some people worship their money. They have a relationship with their money. Some people have a relationship with their dogs. Some people have a relationship with trees. Some people have a relationship with snakes.
So if a dog
so
die, a person
the need for relationship, for belonging, does not necessarily tell me that you are only limited to have that relationship with another human being. Okay. I can replace you with anything.
Yes.
And I will have that relationship.
You can replace me with anything.
And anyone.
In fact, if you can put him on the spot,
yes,
he is more in a relationship with his cameras and equipment than anything else.
I know. Anyway, I wanted to comment to what Otto said, that humanity is naked. Okay, for me, I disagree.
Okay.
Because for us to be naked, we need to go back to the very first person who was defined as a human being.
Okay.
After that, unfortunately, you are not born into a naked world anymore. as soon as you're born, you are dressed up. Either with an ideology, material, or whatever it is. So we are not naked.
And hence I said,
Okay, Otto.
And hence I said, once you remove your clothes off, that people address you because they think you need to look into that perspective. What are you remaining with? Who are you? That's the question.
Okay.
Because many people
you are born here now.
Many
this
people
is who you are from this
people,
year now.
Many people are defined by what you are saying. About I find you, you are dressed expensively, but you don't have anything.
Okay, we agree with all your points. We agree with all your points. Kaute, you had a perspective.
Yeah, completely forgot what I wanted to say.
Yeah,
it's okay.
You got lost.
It's humanity.
Now, we are still on the subject.
Oh, yeah.
I am lazy.
Yeah, okay. So,
I need relationship and I need love. Can I be loved?
yeah, but because if you look at it, like, let's go back to the Bible again. The Bible also talks about how a lazy man should not, or a lazy person should not even be eating.
Yeah.
You understand? Okay. In simple terms, like we can love you because you are human. On a basic human level, me and you can be people that interact, that talk, and all of that stuff.
Relationship.
That on a basic human level.
You can't love me without relationship.
No, you can't.
Okay. Yes.
And mind you me, when you talk about very lazy person, there's a huge difference between loving somebody who's hugely lazy and somebody who does not have money but is hugely hardworking. Two very different things. Okay. Now I'm not saying you should love people different on that basis, but I'm saying it only makes sense that on a very basic human level, I would, as a human being, I will love you and accept you for who you are. That's you understand. But then, if you also don't want to do anything at all, it makes it difficult for me to even want to be with you because at the end of the day, remember, before loving you, I've got to love myself. And if I then love you and respect you as a fellow human being, and you don't want to do anything, what does that mean? You're also bringing me down.
Okay.
It's detrimental to myself, my future. And so I can love you and respect and honor you, especially when it comes to relationship. Okay. I can love you and respect and honor you if I'm dating, for example, I'm dating a girl. I can love and respect this girl. But if she doesn't want to do anything for life, she's not even trying, I cannot continue that because at the end of the day, it wastes my time, it wastes my resources, and God will probably be looking at me and saying, Mara, what are you doing? You understand? Because I'm pretty sure God will rub off of you. God did not put me on this so that I can just be staying in one place waiting for one person. Okay. Unless it's a scripture that says that.
Okay.
That person doesn't eat, drink, it doesn't dress. There's nothing. And this is where my point is. When it comes to relationship, and that's where you want us to go. Romantic relationship.
Yes.
Each and every human being somehow, somewhere have a vision of the things that they want to achieve in life. And they have a purpose if they had discovered that. And for me as an individual, I would then look at the person who is going to help me achieve my vision and then achieve my purpose in life. So if you come in my life and you are lazy, then that means I'm also going to be slowed down, and we are dead. Okay, finished.
Severin, I'll get back to you. Severin, would you date a lady who earns 3 times than you? You are earning, assume 10,000, and she earns 30, 50,000. What are you gonna use to please such a lady?
See, being an open-minded person that I am today, because as I keep saying, we are no longer naked.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay?
Okay.
Being an open-minded person that I am today, yes, I will date that person. And here's something that I have that will...
Because you and Tuli, remember, you're justifying that money supersedes. Now you are dating somebody who has 3 times, it's a lady. What are you going to use to please her?
I'll be home taking care of our children. Cooking. Listen.
Okay.
Listen.
Yes.
I will cook.
Yeah.
I will sweep. When my woman comes home, she went to make millions for us.
Yes.
I will have those millions. Baby, come bring the millions. What are we doing with them? I will do everything that anyone has to do that a woman would have done as well if I was the one anymore.
Okay.
I would do just that. But when she brings the money home,
yes,
our money.
Okay. Tuli, you are burning.
No, this is a very interesting question.
Yes. Okay, no. Otto, we'll come back to you.
For me as well.
Yes.
Look, if, for example, the woman I'm dating is blessed in the art of making money.
Yes.
And she can make 400 times the money that I can make. You understand? I don't mind sitting at home.
Taking care of the babies.
Taking care of the babies.
Oh no.
Boss. Hold on.
But that's a contradiction.
Okay,
of
Otto,
what you
let him finish. Otto, let him finish.
But this is what I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, the most important thing is one of the things that when you look at all these things, you look at the fact that one of the things that we're on this earth for is to fulfill our purposes. You understand? And to help us exceed and become great what we need to be doing. Right? So which then means that if my woman actually is good at something, and my way of supporting that person is by taking care of at home, taking care of the environment that we are in. I don't mind doing that. I don't have too much of an ego to stop me from actually doing that. You understand? But if the person, like you say, is lazy, on lazy upon lazy,
okay, Mariana, yes.
I believe that the both of them that keeps them in the relationship is love. It's not all.
So they're going back to love.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Mariana. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. Basically, what kept them in the relationship is not just money. It's love.
What makes you think it's not the millions?
No, it's love because there are a lot of women out there who can do the same, who is earning a lot of money. So and you know that this woman is earning a lot, and you are staying in the relationship. You're not staying because of those millions. You're staying because you love.
No, you won't.
Okay, Mariana, I get back to you. Yes, Katri.
No, the thing is, the money could be the motive here. Even though they're staying at home, more money is coming in.
Okay.
So what makes you think that they're staying because of love? The money is attached.
No, because you are looking at it from their side of the story, because the woman brings money and they love the money part. The woman would then stay because when she comes home, there's an understanding husband. Hold your phone. There's a hardworking husband who cooks, who cleans, who takes care of the baby and everything else. So the woman then, she has money, and all that she needs as a human being is that person. If you are not being, yes, because what is love to you? Love is kind, love is patience, love is protection, support, all these things, understanding, provide, all this. Cooking is, you are providing for a woman. Cooking is provide. So let me just conclude on the thing. So from a woman perspective, if she has money and she does not have that what I have mentioned, she will not stay with this person.
Yeah, and the other thing I wanted to add on is keeping them. It's because you know your woman is having a lot of money, and you have children with the woman, so the woman will stay in the house. Obviously, if it was money only keeping you could also go out there and work, make extra money, or find other people, do something for sure. Extra money because it's money that is giving you.
Wait, let's give Kaute the. Yes, Kaute.
Listen, like I said, in response to what she said.
Yes.
If my woman is making money because she's making good money, right? And I'm at home because taking care of the household stuff. It means the better I take care of the house, that means the more money she can make.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. So the more money she can make, it means what? I'll even think that.
Just one person at a time.
Okay. Yeah, 3 times yours.
Yes.
But it also means if I'm taking better care of the household, it means you can make even more money.
Okay, wait.
And it doesn't necessarily.
Just give me a pause here. Give me a pause here. One day she comes home and she's fired.
Exactly.
Well, what keeps them in the house?
Okay, now when she comes home and she's fired, now I need to step up. Now I know, okay, my baby lost her job. She used to provide and it's gone. Now there is no more income.
So you are saying because of love?
Now, there's no more income. Then I go out there and look for the money.
So
while you are looking for money, you divorce each other.
You can go on.
Okay, Mariana, give one person.
Because the discussion here is what is going to keep us together, whether there is money or there is no money.
Yeah.
And that's the foundation of a relationship, that there should be love. Because in an event that life unfolds otherwise, we are in the pandemic, for example, now, Corona is here. A lot of people are losing their jobs. A lot of things are happening. People are working from home. People are being retrenched. Like you can see the basic of life that things will happen to us one way or the other. When you reach the age of 60 and you get what is this? Pension fund.
Yeah.
That money is going to dry up. It's not the same as it used to be. What is going to keep you together?
Okay.
May I introduce a third concept to this whole discussion?
Yes.
That might be very interesting. A third perspective. So you have money and then you have love.
Okay.
Right? Besides these two, may I introduce that one of the things that's actually very important that might keep the relationship together, regardless of whether there's money or there's love, is simply just certain principles.
Okay. Now, that we're going to look at on part 2. Okay, for now, for now we don't want to extend. Let's exhaust this. Now, we're almost at the end. Each one of us is going to have an opportunity to speak to somebody out there. There are people on this social media in our world today are battling. And should I go for the sugar daddy? Or even if he's married? Or should I just, stick with my guy who's still struggling and hustling? Or love, what do I go for? Okay. Now, I'm going to start this with Mariana. What would be your last few words to a young person who is in the between the devil and the deep sea? Do I follow love? Do I follow money? What would be your last thoughts?
The best thing to do is to follow love. And then through following love, you need to build up your character and have a vision of what you want to achieve, either in that relationship or whatever you want to achieve as a human.
Okay.
So that's my last.
Totally.
For me, the best thing to do is follow wisdom. The best thing for you to do is
it's like the wind is coming. Follow
follow wisdom, because the reality is this: you can follow money and still fall in love. You can fall in love and still find the money.
True.
It works both ways. Like I said, this thing is not mutually exclusive.
Yeah.
If only one
way.
Right,
no.
But one part, it's not mutually exclusive to say it can only be money or it can only be this.
Love, yeah.
Because there has been context and situations where it has happened both ways. There's people who have followed money and then got the love. There's people who have followed the love and got the money. So it has worked both ways. So it's just follow wisdom and you find true and genuine love, great. But the problem is that most of the time is that we have a tendency of sometimes demonizing certain things based on what a lot of societal perceptions. Like it's almost like if you follow money, there's no way you're going to find love.
Okay.
Which
is not true.
It's not always true.
Okay.
And also that when you follow love, that it's not automatic that you end up having money.
Okay.
It's not mutually exclusive. So I just say follow the wisdom.
Okay.
Find wisdom, follow wisdom, and then from there.
Thank you very much.
Wisdom, I mean, really be smart about what you do. If you're going to chase after the money first, and then love comes afterwards.
Very much, Mr. Otto, very quickly.
Very quickly, two things.
Yes.
Number one, find what you value in life.
Okay.
If you value money, definitely you're going to be attracted by money.
Okay.
If you value family, humanity, and everything else, that's what your attraction will be. The last one is find a partner, because it's with a partner that you build empires. if you find people who are just there, who comes and do whatever they want to do, then it's difficult.
Yeah.
Find a partner who understands, or who the two of you understand each other's visions and where you want to be. If, for example, gardening like me, I should find a partner who understands plants and who comes in to make sure that if she finds a hectare, we're gonna find 10 hectares.
Good
and
luck.
by then,
Good luck.
I love that. Okay. We're going to pause you on that, country.
Well, your principles define who you are.
Your principles define
Yes,
who you
and when you know who you are, you know what you want. So you go for what you want.
So you should be defined by your principles.
Yes.
Follow your principles.
Yes.
Okay, so
For me, everything that I have said is somehow influenced by someone or something. Therefore, it's not completely you.
Okay.
What I'm saying now to everybody that is watching out there, especially to our sisters out there, if you are falling in love with somebody that has money, my sister, do not go with this environment and society that has demonized that idea. Go for it.
Yes.
Last thing, your purpose in life is, if you have a need or you have an ability, when your ability meets a need for your ability, you have met your purpose in life.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, on the Power of Purpose Unscripted.